Boom! Morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I don't have my glasses or my coffee. Give me a minute. I'm running behind this morning. I've been up for a while. Star, yeah, I did till I got a phone call or a text saying, "You going live?" I had completely forgot because I was sitting in there trying to catch up on my morning show. Well, my Monday morning shows that ran over the weekend. Morning, CVA, Star, Pontoon Jody, Cold Creek, Lucky Ronnie. He wasn't so lucky this weekend. And we got Mr. Kelly Bullock, Miss Melissa. How are you? Want to be outdoors, Matthew? How you doing, sir? How's everybody? Good, 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 I hope. Let me do this. Smoke on the water, catfish on the line. There's Indiana Chris. What's up? I see you. He said, I don't want to put you in the hospital. I'm going to put you in ICU. Intensive care unit. How's everybody doing today? So I've went fishing Saturday with Ronnie, and I had a cough. Going in, and I kind of took medicine to suppress the cough. Felt all right, but man, when I got home Saturday night, it went downhill all day yesterday. Went downhill quick. If it wasn't for Alka-Seltzer plus cold and cough, I probably wouldn't be here right now. And then Leanna's in there, and she's got it. I got to call the doctors here in a little bit. See if I can't get her in sometime today. I know what they're going to say. The same thing they said when I took Annie. She's not running a temperature, so let's just give her cold and flu medicine and, watch for her temperature. But you got to do that. I almost said a curse word. You got to do that for the schools to have an excuse for them to be out. I got to find my glasses, y'all. I can't see that. This is all a blur. There they are right there. Oh, I can see. Boy, getting old sucks. Brian Bailey, you're next. You're the next. Getting old, group. Oh, my goodness. Oh, now I can see here. Let's see here. Hey, did I push that coffee pot on? Yes, I did. Brian B., the Segway extraordinaire.
Take that thing apart.
What?
At all.
I know.
Taking the little screw out thing with the screwdriver.
I'm getting ready to throw that thing away because all it does is go off in the middle of the night. Zachariah. What's up, y'all? Forget about them Eagles. Who they think they beat them Bengals? Nobody. We're getting ready to put it on the Chiefs. And the 49ers are going to put it on the Eagles, and it's going to be a 49er Bengals matchup again.
Have they played before and lost? Which one's lost? Have they even played before?
Yeah.
When? Have the Bengals ever won a Super Bowl?
Back in the 80s. Shut up. Shut up.
I like the Bengals. I have a pair of pajama pants and stuff.
Said, I'm all yours.
Don't ever say that.
I spelled that. I've done that wrong. That's right, Smoke. The Chiefs can't get The Chiefs can't beat Mahomes can't beat Burrows.
Mm-hmm.
We done that twice. Twice in the past 3 games. Wait a minute. We're 3-0 in the last 3 games against the Chiefs, huh?
Yeah. Wait, does the 3 mean 1?
Uncle Lou, good morning.
Wait, which side means 1?
What?
Which side means like win or something?
The winner side is always on the left-hand column, and the right. It's like
Because in math class.
Hand me my coffee, please.
Math taught me my left and right.
You need to brush that hair before it gets all jacked out of whack, worse than what it is. Niners, Bengals in the Chili Bowl.
So the 49ers playing against the Bengals? Or the Chiefs?
We all knew that the Giants were just a fluke.
Did they have Jamar playing, or is he still on bed rest?
Jamar's playing. My homie Magic, what is that? That ain't even a real thing. My homie Luck.
Now, Dad, I'm all for the Chiefs or whatever, but when it comes against the Bengals and them, I have to go for the Bengals.
That's right, my girl. Bengals. Who they think they beat them Bengals? Nobody. Ain't none of them got a good song like that. I'm all yours, and you're all mine.
Is this better, Dad?
Now you could not have brushed all that hair in that length of time.
Yeah.
Mama's gone. You feeling better?
Like when I breathe, it hurts like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Quit giving me that librarian look with those glasses.
Well, Brian, we did it with 3 backup linemen, son. I mean, look what we did to them. What you want? Can I help you?
No?
They can see your shadow and know that you're close.
I know.
Here, this is yours. Go put that.
Oh, that needs to go in the trash.
Set it over there by the trash.
Mama said it there.
Well, Mama ain't always right. Daddy's always right. I'm never wrong. Not always right, but I'm never wrong.
Yeah.
Fishing for Whisker Rhonda. How you doing? And Kelly, prepare to be on them when you go, son. Prepare to be on them. What if any of them get the reference to my name? I'm all yours and you're all mine.
That's weird.
Kelly, I went up this weekend with Ronnie and fished up there. And, I mean, we marked all kinds of fish. I mean, Jesus. And we had bluegill, we had special bait, we had
Special bait.
Yeah, it's a special bait. Can't tell you what it is. You'll have it, Kelly. Shad and fresh shad, and we got 2 all week, all day.
Does this won't go in my stomach?
No, it'll be all right. Just don't put a lot of sugar in it. Just a little bit, not a lot, because the sugar's what gets your stomach. Oh no, Kelly, I ain't getting in no kayak.
Never mind.
What? That's enough for a bowl.
Yeah, totally.
Kelly, you got to remember, a kayak is what, 24 inches wide? My ass is like 26. So, and we don't need no special comments from Uncle Lou and Brian B. I need to go trim my stash up. looking kind of
Just shave it all off.
whiskery.
That's not
I ain't
enough.
shaving that soul patch off. Yeah, it is. Add some more to it, something different.
We only have Lucky Charms.
Oh, well, it'll be perfect then.
That's so far at the bottom.
That's what poor people do. They add stuff, mix stuff together, to make more stuff. Vikings in my kayak is wider than that. His is too. He's got the big one. Jody, nobody asked you. You keep on, I'm on. Then you on. You keep on. That's it. Too late. Jody got the first time out.
Oh?
And she don't think I will? Pow! Woo! That felt good. God almighty. Woo!
You're weird.
That felt good.
You're weird.
Almighty, I think I peed just a little bit.
If I touch this, will it make sound?
Probably. Go on with it.
Oh, look, Dad. It's not making any sound.
It wants me to come up, Kelly, and get in one of them kayaks, but I just can't see my big ass getting in a kayak. Especially catching a fish. You know, I could see it getting out there and paddling around and just.
A kayak? That's way too close
Well,
to
his
the
is
grass.
14 foot long. It's longer than our damn kitchen.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And is that including?
Buggy! No, Bugman. No.
Or like,
14 of these squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. From that stove to right here long. From you to here long. That's how long his kayak is.
who?
Lucky Ronnie's.
Oh. I have no idea who you're talking about.
And he's about as wide as this table. It's probably 35, 40 inches wide. Oh, I forgot. Jody can't reply. She got timed out.
Guess what? That's not a big deal.
Oh, I love it though.
Who's wearing
I absolutely love it. Jody got the first one. I mean, I would say it would be fun on a kayak to have a big fish hook you around, but
It's so close to the water, dude.
you know,
I can barely.
Ronnie seen how I was standing up in a boat. Imagine what it'd be like on a kayak.
Because when you stand on the top of the boat with the rocks, the boat goes.
No, my boat don't.
It does, though.
Shut up. Nobody asked you. God, kids.
Ow.
I got to go see the Ronnie compound. True that.
How am I gonna eat it?
We'll go in there. Get away from me.
Rude pants. I'm watching what I want to see.
She be back. She be back. I'm sorry I timed you out, Jody. Not. I seen you, my son. I seen that picture on Hogleg this morning. 53-pounder on a kayak. I got close to a 53-pounder this weekend. I think he was 24, 25. May have been a little bit bigger. I don't know. He was heavy. We didn't have no scales. He was heavy. He was pushing 30. And then I got a 5 or 6 pound channel cat. That's probably the biggest channel cat I've ever caught up there. We just couldn't get them to bite though. I mean, you could actually watch the fish finder and you could see where your bait was coming through on the fish finder like that, you know, and you would see a few minutes later, you'd see a fish come up and the bait would go right on across and the fish would go right back down. So it wasn't for lack of not having the right bait or nothing. It's just tough bite. But you have times like that. I mean, That's why it's called fishing. Instead of catching. That's what you need to do, Kelly, is go up there and get on a kayak and figure it out. That way, that's what you need to do. That way you can do all your fishing off a kayak. But man, you got the perfect little thing, man. That little plastic boat. For one person, you get you a trolling motor and a battery, a couple rod holders. Downtown Ernie Brown, what's happening, my brother? But Kelly, that little plastic boat, man, is for trolling them big coves and stuff like that and them shallow areas. Shoot. That's all you need, man. Just go up there to Walmart, buy you one of them $80 trolling motors and an $80 battery and spend you 3 or 4 hours out there alone. Well, Ernie, you could go live. Oh, sorry, Kelly. Well, why don't you take it out more? I'd have that thing on the water every time. See, Kelly, I don't watch hardly any YouTube. On occasion, I click lives and stuff like that and come in on lives. I just really ain't got the gumption to do it anymore, I should say. Well, don't go out on the main lake. You don't have to. I would never take that thing out on the main lake. Shoot. I'd go down there and troll them banks. You think that little boat there is only safe? Go out there on a kayak. See how you feel. Oh, did I win anything, Ernie? Love you, man. I'm glad you at least have some lives again. Well, me too, Buggy. I miss y'all. Miss coming in and chit-chatting and shooting the crap. But everybody will have to understand, though, that when it's time for the E-Train to bail, he's got to bail. I need to run up to the store, get some cigarettes. I ain't got no cigarettes on here. I don't want to get out in a cough. I got to call the honest doctor and get her appointment this afternoon. I don't want to go outside because it's cold. Yeah, it takes guts, Big Mike. Get out on there. I was for most of it, Ernie. I left it playing on the TV a lot, sitting in there and dozing in and out. I just, it's just one of them Sundays where I took that cold and cough medicine. It was like in and out of sleep. Amy laid down like 6 o'clock and woke up at 9. He was like, I didn't want to take a nap. I knew I wouldn't get back up. So I try not to take a nap during the day anymore. Unless Emmy's here. I'm like that Bobby Boucher guy. Well, just in case Emmy's here, I think I can. My lights are always flicking on and off, Lou. Well, I had some motherfucker up in there, ain't it? See, I just let her slip every now and then, and I can't help it. Time out. Well, Jody get mad because I timed her out and won't come back in because it's after 5 minutes. I gotta be work to do. Yeah, I know what she's working at. She's working on getting that little Debbie wrapper off. It was snowing like crazy here this morning. It just iced over and that was it. But it's going to miss all of us down here, Buggy. All you guys up there in the north above the Ohio River, y'all will get hammered. Well, the weatherman showed it. We're gonna miss us, so we might get a dusting out of it. But anything above the Ohio River, from Evansville to Indianapolis, all the way through Dayton, Ohio, Columbus, they get 8 to 10 inches. Chucky, Chucky. Oh, got an intro for Chucky now, don't I? Chucky. Bugman is Bugman. Brian B's in here because I got a coupon code for the panty store. He needs some new panties. Edibles, he said. Where's the J Pup at? I know he's listening. He creeping. Hey, Ernie, it's because we love you, man. That's why there were so many people come up in there. We love you and Chrissy. Come in there, support y'all any way we can. Shirley T-Bone Tillman. So I found the script for the glasses that the puppet chewed up. They'll work you on my comp. I can order the wire when my check comes in. I may be. Brian B, you got that right. If I was to say I'm giving away something, my numbers would jump double. Let me see here. I might do that. Let's see. I might give away an apple or a banana or something. I got some 3/4 apples over 3/4 rotted. Who wants one of them? Or you can, boy, Amy would be mad if I give away one of her cups, would you? She had them monogram. And I made that little thing, y'all. I made it out of barnwood and a piece of glass and some hooks. All I need is a little bit of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. See, Jody's here. See. I love you, Jody. Too bad you got timed out, sucker. The first one on the new channel. The rest of y'all's virgins. Shirley, Jody ain't a virgin no more on this channel. Because I'm all yours and you're all mine. What the hen? What? Art. One Ton Fish Club. We can give away Jody boat. Nah, nobody wants that boat. Have to decontaminate all the seats and everything. Jody been farting in them. Well, I bet that driver's seat got a stain right down the middle. Like a skid mark where Jody sits in it and drives. Jody, you want to come up and defend yourself? I don't think so, sucker. Double D dare you. Triple D in your case. Cold-hearted motherfucker you are, son. I cracked myself up. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all know it's all in fun. I don't fart. I have birth defect that prevents me from farting. Hey, I heard you fart up there at McDonald's that day and it sounded like a mouse running across the floor. Now he said the caffeine done got to you, Lee. Nah, I ain't had enough, man. All she got to do is stick her eyes in the water, Kelly, and she'll take off about 0.4 Mach 4. I just had a visual I don't want to see no more. Bubbling. Jody is a bubbling. Jody started it today, y'all. I was gonna be all nice today, but Jody started it. Amy asked me this morning if I was going to the gathering, if I was going to CatCon and all that, and you just have to see how the funds come out at the time all that crap happens. Jody said, "You ain't got no shame." Hell no, Jody. Shame's for the wussies. Why are you upset, Art? He said, "I'm not even going now." You wouldn't go in the first place. You take your big 85-pounder, 90-pounder and just sit back on the dock down there with Tom and just enjoy it. Shirley, you think? She is a professor at the instigation school. A professor at instigating. Jody knows we care about her to a certain extent of the law. I posted the link up there twice. I ain't posting the damn thing no more. Hey, Art, son, I done nailed one this morning. Don't be number 2. You will be number 2. Because I got itchy fingers. Hey, y'all, I know somebody got a pontoon for sale. Like Donnie Baker said, I know somebody got a boat for sale. So if y'all interested in a pontoon, I know where one's at. You look for a reason. Yeah, Jody, I'm sorry. It just fell in my lap, though. All right, Kelly's on. Listening while I'm driving between job sites. I'm glad you found your keys, son. Man. Burns right along when you cough, don't it? When you smoke a cigarette, make it feel better. I don't know there, Buggy. But if you're really super interested, I will turn you on to a guy. Jody, you was easy to figure out. But let me rephrase that. You was easy. Well, that don't go either. You're easy to figure. No, that don't go.
I think you need to go back to literature school.
Hey, nobody asked you anything. Go on about your business, sicko.
You're sick too.
All right, all right, all right. Well, it's guaranteed possible.
Crap, COVID.
No, you don't have COVID. Nobody around here has COVID. We all just got that flu and cold crap that's going around. Everybody in the house has had it. Now me and you got it. Everybody in the family's had it. Now me and you got it.
It's very hot.
We're the last two. I hear you, Buggy. Jonathan, I'm at work. I'm just sitting around eating my chocolate ho-hos while I type up names on the computer. Ho, ho, ho. Wait a minute. Does that say Jody? Ho, ho, ho? No, it says ho, ho, ho. We love you, Jody. She's like a little sister to me, you know. Yeah, she is. Hey, there you go, buddy. Proud owner of 2 Uncle Lou rods. Been wanting one forever, just money was tight. Hey, man. Son, it's so tight around here when it comes through, it squeaks in one door and squeaks out the other. Fast as it comes in. So I told the kids for supper this week, they're going to have wish sandwiches. Every day this week, a wish sandwich. You mash 2 pieces of bread together and you wish there's some shit between it. All right, I'm done picking on Jody. Let's find somebody else to do. Let's see. Who in here is eligible to be picked on that could take a good ribbon other than Jody? Did I say that out loud? Let's see. Kelly's not in here. Where's J-Doggy at? Or Cody? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people have chatted. Look at Sissy Chrissy Brown. 9 people have chatted. 10 people. And there's 20 people in here. So this means there's 11 of you. He said, who you calling a ho-ho? I said, Jody. I never want to say ho-ho. Chocolate ho-hos. Who you calling a ho? Ho. All right, I got the NFC Championship game. My Eagles trump a weekend on the water. Well, I didn't even know there was Uncle Lou Rod giveaway. Now, I guess what I get for not paying attention to more of my friends' lives. Look at the catfish thing. I just noticed that after all this whole year, made in China, catfish. Lord, somebody needs to go talk to him. He needs to buy from American-made Uncle Lou mugs, coffee cups. Hey, Art, we don't have conversations amongst ourselves on here without anybody else. All right? So there you go. You know that rule now. One more time, son, and I'm going to time you out. I was on Saturday night. What was I at? I don't know. I was probably asleep. Said I want a pair of them. Damn. One time, I think I want a pair from him. I wonder if he'll send me a pair. I want them in my own head. He said, whatever floats your boat. Sucker, you asked for it, Jack. You don't think I won't? Pow! Sucker, take that to your little bank down there on Kerr Lake and cash it. Eric B. the Reverend. I can't wait to whoop you in cornhole this year. I'm bringing an outfit for you to wear if you. Oh no, Jack. Oh no. Same bet, same rules. You going down first? I'll even make it even better for you, Jody. Keith Doc Reed, good morning. I'll even make it even better for you, Jody. I know it did it, Jody? I'll even make this better. Look at the catfish scratches, Bo. You know you've been fishing when you got hands that look like that. Ain't that right, Ronnie? No, I passed Danny. I got one blue and one orange. I can't even remember what I was talking about. See, I done been stretched out and put out to dry. What do I hear someone say? Here, Daddy. Yeah, good morning, Donar. Oh, yeah, Ronnie, where's your knuckles at? Let's see your knuckles. Come up here and show your knuckles. Let's see if your knuckles are like that. It seems like ain't nothing on your side of the boat. Cha-ching! You put it on me down there in Tennessee, so you would too, Danny. If they was pink polka dots, you wouldn't take them. Because then you know they'd be false, fake Uncle Lou rods, because he would not make them pink polka dot. How you gonna lose cornhole? Well, let's see here, Jody. I ain't gonna lose cornhole, but I'm gonna add to this bet. Not only are you gonna have to bring me my plate and say, Daddy, here is your food, but you're gonna have to twirl like a ballerina when you bring it from the table over to my table and just twirl and hold it up and say, and you got to say really, really out loud, Lee Evans, sir, your plate is ready. Thelma and Louise. If I lose at cornhole, it won't be to Jody. It will be to Matt. We're going to have a real set. We ain't going to have no kindergarten set that like Daryl has kindergarten rods, kindergarten boat. Man, this cough is killing me. I'm so tired of it. The head hurts, chest hurts. Well, we made it up 28 people. That's the most I believe I've had since I opened up this new door. No, I'm not going to make you wear a hula outfit. I'm just making you say things that, you don't want to say. Like, Lee is a better catfisherman than me. Everybody in the pavilion, Lee is a better catfisherman than me. Because I fish where there's plenty of catfish to catch, and he fishes where there's no catfish to catch, and yet he still catches catfish. So Lee is a better catfisher than me. Anything is possible. Well, there's probably one there, Chrissy, that would want to see that, and his name is Booby Cat, Bobcat. He likes to see men in hula skirts. No, we're not talking moo-moos. Oh, man. Oh, mercy, mercy. That's right. That's right, Art. Hang on, I'll show them to you, Art. I can figure it out again. What? Oh my God, my little niece is 4 years old today. Whew. I don't think I got any pictures of them on YouTube. Huh? I don't have them on YouTube or on. Sorry, y'all. I haven't been on YouTube in a while, and I'm just kind of catching up on some pictures here. Didn't know all these people been out and about. How come? What? I gotta get off YouTube. I'm StreamYarding right now. No, Jody. Strike two. Somebody said, "Oh snap! What I miss up there?" Oh, Art. Oh, well, I will say this. He did jerk the pole up and say, "Here, get this." But the other one, just forget about the whole conversation. Who landed in the fish? Me. That's right. The E train came through. She said, "What kind of cups are hanging up there, Lee?" Those are just Food Network cups. You have your monogram with your letter on them. And I made that plate to hang Amy's stuff on. Like we need more coffee cups in this daggone place. The whole kitchen's got little stickers laying around: espresso, macchiato, cafe latte, latte. This kitchen is seasoned with love and coffee. Latte, mocha, espresso. I don't know, all kinds of coffee stuff laying around.
Coffee.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Ronnie helped me land that fish.
Coffee.
And I helped Ronnie land the fish. That's what good fishermen do. They work together. Lance McCougar, good morning, sir. I don't know. We got a cabinet over just full of mugs and coffee, and they still keep buying. So does Chrissy. Amy. What, babe?
What happened to the green folded chair?
I don't know. What y'all do? It's right here. There's Cody from 3+1. How you doing? Hour late, $1 short.
What?
Ronnie gonna realize that he won't have no more fun fishing with anybody other than me than what he has with when I go fishing with him. I'm telling you, son, I am a hoot. 33 freaking people blows my freaking mind, man. Yeah, Tom's got an infatuation with coffee cups. Hey, Uncle Lou, relax. There's Curtis the Curtis. Good morning. So good morning, Cody. Cody's not on Facebook. That's the reason you can't find him on Facebook. Good morning, everyone. If I've missed you and I didn't say your name, I do apologize. We've already had 2 timeouts today. Miss Jody was number 1. Art was number 2. If you want to be number 3, all you just step up to the plate and take a swing, baby. That'll bring the J-Pup out. Well, Lou's in here and Cody's in here, so J-Dog won't be far behind. Morning, Matt. Morning, people. Wow, man, I can't believe we made up 30 people. See, Cody is permanently banned from Facebook. Nah. If they don't, he said, yes, Lee is sick, so he is being contrary. Christy, don't be number 3 today. This is my Bobcat look. Oh, boy. I tell you, Daryl's such a better fisherman than me. Mm-hmm. I tell you. Let me run this shirt through this thing here. Well, I just got a thing that said Ryan Bort's Blue Collar Life. Subscribe to your channel. Well, I'm getting some big time folks up in here now. I'm telling you what. What Danny Stone say? He need timed out for that. Well, I've been here since opening. Maybe not, sucker. Hey, Lee, I was just saying you aren't feeling well. We all know what happens when we are sick. Don't test the waters unless you plan on going swimming. I don't know. I can't remember what she done there, Matt. She deserved it, I guess. I cooked me an egg sandwich this morning, Ernie. I wasn't supposed to have the bread because I took my sugar and it was 150. And I went ahead and eat 2 pieces of bread and an egg. So my sugar will probably go up even more now. And I've had 5 cups of coffee. And Art just being Art. Art got what Art deserves. Art. Cody says, swimming? I like swimming. Whose kayak you talking about, cuz? I've posted the link. If they want to come in, this is the last time it will be posted. Pow! Mexicatfish on. Man, seeing stars when you cough like that. Oxygen level must be low. Oh yeah, I can't. Somebody. I'm out of cigarettes. I need to go to the store and get cigarettes. I got to call the doctor, get Leon an appointment. I got dishes. I ain't no, Matt. No, quit telling me what to do, punk. You know, I killed 2 deer this year while I was sitting in a blind with a cigarette in my mouth. So don't tell me that it bothers you deer hunting. I had a gush like that. Pow! Down she goes. So where are you fishing this coming weekend? Well, Uncle Lou, the way they talk on the weather thing, probably won't be fishing anywhere. Because they're calling for some storms to be rolling through in the 8-day forecast. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday has been pretty daggone cold and windy and stormy. So it's going to be a negative probably on any fishing anywhere. I'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But we got this here. If y'all look back at this name of this title, was called Weekend Recap Fan Stories. We need a fan of Uncle Lou's, because I know I ain't got no damn fan. So one of y'all, Uncle Sam says, come in here. I want you to tell your story. Over the weekend. What happened to you over the weekend? Somebody come up and tell us a story over the weekend. Besides Art. Anybody but Art. And tell us a fishing story. Even if it's a lie, you can tell us a fishing story. Well, I guess if Art did come up, it would probably be a lie, wouldn't it? Or Jody's. But I ended up going to Taylorsville. We went out in the morning time, fished pretty much all day long. Ended up with a couple of fish. Yeah, it's supposed to be getting cold, and aren't all fishing stories a lie? Not mine, Matt. Mine, I never tell a lie. Intentionally. And I might think up of something and it'd be like that, but that's just because I thought it, man. You know, I thought it, and when I think it, it's not a lie. Well, he caught one channel cat, about 5 or 6 pounds. He said, "I'm glad you don't count channel cats." But hey, that's action on the rod, you know, and I'm happy with action on the rod. We marked a lot of fish. I mean, I'm telling you, there was a lot of fish in the lake, and we seen. It'd be hard to tell if they were stripers or catfish or carp, but I don't know the difference. Ronnie probably knew, but I didn't know. It wasn't for lack of not having baits out there and trying. You know, we kept probably 9 rods out majority of the time. He said, I show all my fish, big or small. That's right, I do too. Let me see here. Lee Reed, you'll get in the picture. I just don't know what it is yet. There. Now I can pull them up. That's right, Ryan. Son, look, finally somebody with a little sense comes up in here. You know, and knows what's going on, how, you know. There's the big one of the day. And you can see what side was my side. You see the food down here and the coffee jugs. All that belongs to E Train. But them was all Ronnie's rods. I only brought 2 rods, and actually I caught the channel cat on my little rod. Surprise, surprise. But I did find out one thing about them reels, y'all. Don't go spending your money on them reels that I bought. But them reels I got, they do not cast very freaking well. Now they might be all right, you know, suspend fishing, dropping down. Yeah, Uncle, them line counter reels, I didn't like them at all. With that braid on them, man, they would not. And I was 3.5 ounces. No, them Brad Cuddell dragon weights are 3-ounce dragon weights, or 2 ounce, 3 ounce. Lisa Elliott, good morning, and with a big old piece of bluegill on there too. Well, yeah, Matt, they are. That's why I bought them. But I wanted to take them and see if I could cast with them. They're those Bass Pro Shop $59 reels, Ryan, with the line counters. Because I wanted the line counters for about, you know, when I was striper, going to go try to go striper fishing. But with that braid and that much weight on them, they would not. I couldn't get them to cast over what 30, 40 feet with a run. Just couldn't do it with a 7'6" rod and all. I mean, 30, 40 feet, and that's all you get out of it. I figured with that braid, I'd at least get, you know, pretty good ways out there, but it didn't happen. So, but they're going to be used for suspended mostly. Well, not all of us can afford abos, Ryan. We're not all rich like you. We're poor folks. We take what we got. But I mean, I'm not saying they're not going to be a bad reel for suspending. I mean, but for casting out, they're just not. I didn't like it. I freed them up to where they was, you know, completely free spooling and everything, and still set the drag all the way off and free spooled. It just don't cast good. Well, these are those Bass Pro Shop ones, you know. I mean, I can't even afford to buy a used one, son. Same price as the Bass Pro reel. Yeah, you're probably right. Yes, Chris, we know Danny won 2 Uncle Lou rods last night. He let us know 50,000 times. Hey, the PC puns ain't bad. I can get them to cast pretty good, but the durability, I have found out, the durability on a PC pun is not there. I mean, the 60s seem to last a little longer, but the 40s and 50s, they just don't. You know, the 50s is not bad, I don't reckon, but them 40s are they're not designed for that much weight and casting out and pulling that much weight of a fish in, you know. I just don't think they're designed for that. Maybe 5, 10 pound, 6 pound bass or something. So now I'm going to switch to pin. Me personally, I have fished with a lot of different reels on different people's boats the past couple years. But I think I really like those Okuma cold waters. Man, to me, Jim's got some Okuma cold waters, and J Dog had the Ancient Mariners. I really like them. But the Okuma cold water was by far probably the best reel I've laid my hands on. Me. Now, I'm not saying because y'all have other nice reels and big, top dollar reels, but the Okuma cold waters was pretty daggone good. I don't know how to fix nothing. No, I ain't gonna buy one, Ryan. But I'm just saying that cold water is by far probably the best reel I've had my hands on. I mean, it's just that thing cast good. It held fish good. Real smooth. I mean, it's easy to handle. It's not real heavy. It's not real big and bulky. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, and you tie that with a good ugly stick rod, it was hard to beat it. I mean, that's just my opinion. They're like buttholes. Everybody's got one, so some are just better than others. Ryan, ain't you on your way to work? Why ain't you working today? Come in here dissing on me. Go out there and work on your boat. Work on that kayak. Too good to go fishing with me on my boat. That's right, Danny. Bring yours to me. Shoot, Ryan works for a living, son. He's a blue collar worker. Don't you see that title? I don't know that much about them other than the ones Ryan that J Dog had on his boat, and they seem like pretty good. They casted good. Now I don't know as far as the durability. He said, "You too good." No, I'm too big, too fat, too large ass. Where's Jody at? I gotta find her. She said one ass chicken mine was 26 inches wide. Well, I ain't talking, you ho. If you want good, spend good money, convector. Line counted by the convector. You got that? Yeah, come on. I ain't going there. No, man, I'm not getting. I can swim like a fish too, buddy. I ain't worried about turning one over or nothing. Big boy, but I can swim. I love to swim. In the cold water, I don't know about all that, but tonight I'm dodging potholes in my rusty Silverado. I bet Ryan gets my nickname on here. I'm all yours. You're all mine. I'm not saying I won't get in one. I'd have to test the waters first, Shut up, Danny. Danny, you have 5 minutes to think about what you just said. See, and they brought the old Lee back. I know it. I like getting up, stretching, farting, light a cigarette, have a cup of coffee, turn around, look at other people, talk. On kayak, you're out there all by yourself. You're all alone. The next person you talk to is 50 feet away from you, 100 feet. You're going, did you get one? No, I didn't either. My name's Lucky Ronnie. Lee caught all the fish. See, talk about that's 10 grand. That's more than my damn boat. Brian? Eat your finger. They say, Lee's back. Everybody's being timed out. Well, you don't like it? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no. I paid for it by fishing and winning. Hey, I hear you, man. I know. I know a lot about you, Ryan, that you don't think I know, son. I know I fish with your old pal, Ronnie. And we gossip. We gossip, good gossip. That's what I'm worried about, Lou. If I got in a big old kayak out there, and Ronnie's told me stories, especially down there when he was at Barron River that night. And he said he was there and it was cold, and he had all his winter clothing for his nighttime fishing in the center of his boat. And when that boat went by, it caused that big wave to come over in the the kayak. And next thing you know, everything he had was wet. So maybe he needs to invest in a dry bag. There you go, Ronnie. Christmas plan. Dry bag. Nah, I wouldn't do no damn. I don't. Lee once told me, don't let the Lord hit you with a good Lord split you. That's right. Yeah. There was a lot of boats down there. But, and the thing about it is a lot of them great old big coves and stuff like that are so super shallow and stumps and, run 8-10 foot deep with trees. And why in the hell do them people on them big old pleasure boats want to come running around through there? Well, like I said, Buggy, I know somebody got a pontoon for sale. Tonight I'm dodging potholes in my rusty Silverado. That's right. Y'all did. Y'all caught fish down there. Well, one of you did, didn't you? I don't think Ryan didn't catch no fish down there. Man, this cough is killing me. There you go, Buggy. You'll never ride the motorcycles no more, so go ahead and sell them and buy you something in your old age. Something that you can use. I see you. I've heard of different stories like that. So Lee the legend. When we gonna fish? I don't know, Ronnie. As soon as you drive down here to, we're gonna fish Will Green. If you'll come down, you can show me how you catch fish. I guarantee you'll probably catch fish here. Everybody comes down here to catch fish except Chris and J Dog. But you just got to catch Will Green at the right time. Ronnie, don't be lying like that. Lee the legend. Wrong. Lies. Well, you know, all you got to do is say, hey, I'm coming. I'm ready to go. Better be prepared. Let's check the weather out. We might just go one day this week. If the weather's permitting. 47 tomorrow. Will be a good day to go tomorrow. Wednesday, 80% chance of rain, 53. Saturday be a good time to go, 54. At 1 o'clock, the high, 54 degrees. Let's see if there's any wind Saturday. Oh, low winds. Oh, Saturday be a great time to go. Pressure steady, just below 30 and a half. All right, Ronnie, there's your opening right there. Saturday morning, come down. We go on my boat. All right, I see you. Got one more tee to bolt up, and I'll see you there, Lucky Ronnie. 2.0. Okay, I see. I was confused there. Lucky Ronnie's fishing, and 2.0 was in here at the same time. Mind blown. 2.0. Come on. Leave your daddy there. Saturday morning, you be at Will Green Boat Dock at 6:30 a.m. Well, it says here that Saturday's temps. No precipitation. Temperature. Oh, sun. 50 degrees, just about 49 degrees. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry, Jody. Timing y'all out. Sorry, Danny. I know I let it get to me. Power. It's a bad thing. It's a really bad thing. You had the shits. I mean, Jody said I had the shits. Well, I had 2 works. I think she said she had the shits. She should have stayed off of that Famunda sandwich. DMV just subscribed to me. Well, I think that's what it said. How do I tell? Oh, this DMV. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Well, I picked up some subscribers this morning. I feel so special. Special. Jody said, I am. You got that right. Super power. Oh, say what you really mean to say, Uncle Lou. Cody, come up here to feed you water, son. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Gosh almighty. Where's J Dog at? Eve is better. It's cold. He ain't outside. Tara's done gone to work. Mason's done gone to school. J Dog sitting around, one hand down his drawers, watching Dwight Yoakam. California, dun, 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 California, dun, dun, dun.
What's up?
Hey, where's your stepdaddy at?
I ain't got no stepdaddy.
Oh, J Dog's your stepdaddy, and you know it.
That's my brother.
Oh, close enough. Y'all, both from Kentucky, so it could be brother, stepdaddy. It's all the same. Did y'all fish Saturday? Huh?
We did. It started off pretty slow, and then there at the end we caught 7, and but they were all channel cats, ranging from 7.5 pounds to 10 pounds.
What depth of water was y'all catching them in?
25 foot. Some of them, from 30. Well, they come from 35 foot all the way up to 10 foot actually, because they're at the end. The last 2 come up off the flat. Some of them come off the channel ledge that was like 25 foot. Some of them come out of the channel that was like 35. So I guess all different, but right there in a pretty similar vicinity. None of them were too far from the channel. We were fishing Old Hickory, so I mean, it's my first time ever fishing. Well, we fished Old Hickory in December for skipjack. We went to the steam plant straight back to the ramp. So I mean,
well, I watched Jeremy's video with Randall on there.
Yeah, from the weekend before last. But we learned a little bit about the waters. Really need to get back down there one more time before tournament day. I'll tell you what, that steam plant had boats in it so thick you couldn't hardly move, and there wasn't no skipjack being caught up in there. We caught one up in there at that hot water discharge, and said, forget this, because wasn't nobody around us catching none. We wasn't catching none. We went to catfishing, and then second place we set up on, I broke out the skipjack rod and just started casting. I caught 8 or 9 skipjack sitting right there, so we at least had fresh bait after that.
Yeah.
How many y'all catch?
We ended up just catching those 2.
Well, heck, Taylorsville's full of fish. Y'all already slayed them.
Well, I mean, that's what we were saying. We was marking fish everywhere. They just wouldn't bite them.
Well, the only time I've been to Taylorsville,
I mean, there was fish just in about every depth of water you went to them, and every now and then you'd come across some of them suspended down about 20 foot, and I figured that was where the striper was at, because they would be bunches of them, just like schools of big marks, all.
Yeah.
But I ended up this cough and cold and getting worse, and I don't know.
That's where we caught most of the skipjack we caught the last time we went, was right on the current seam that comes out of the mouth of that little finger that goes up to the TVA. Was right there on the current seam of where the discharge was coming out to the river. But they weren't. I mean, there just wasn't nothing biting up in there really. I didn't. But between the 30 boats that was over or more, I didn't see 2 skipjack caught, and one of them was by us. And in the 30 minutes we was over, so we just said, "Forget this and let's go."
Matt, well, I'm out right now, so I ain't smoking. So keep the comments to yourself about that. I don't tell you quit drinking, smoking, watching YouTube. Watching my YouTube channel is bad for your health, bad for your image, I should say.
It's bad for your health too. It gives me a headache every time.
I know it. That's why J-Dog won't come in here. But what time is it over there? It's 10, almost 10 o'clock. I think about 10 o'clock, I've got to call. I got to do that. I'm going to call right now. I'm going to mute y'all and do that now.
Uncle Lou, you never told me what waters you thought was halfway. Uncle Lulu. Matt, you fish Lake of the Ozarks very often? I've always heard it's a great crappie lake. I don't know many people that catfish it. Well, I talked to one fellow last year that catfished it at a CatCon. He said it was pretty good, actually, now that I think about it. There was one fellow that fishes that was there.
Where did you wear this?
Fishing.
They won't even let me make an appointment with it. He defended himself. Come up in here when I was pretending to be him. Hello, my name's Booby Cat. I catch big fish.
What's going on?
Oh,
Did you borrow that?
My ears was burning.
I had it muted. I'm sorry. Did you
What
say
y'all
something, Bobcat?
What y'all talking about?
I had to call the doctor's office for Leona. And they won't even let me make an appointment for her. If she's not running a temperature, they won't see her.
Understood. Yep.
They said they're just overwhelmed.
Yep. Where you been, Leroy?
Here and there, buddy. What it do, what it be like.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, DMV. YouTube came on, sent me an email here, I don't know, back several months ago. Not really an email, but like one of them little notification things you get in your YouTube studio thing. And they said that not all, but a biggest percentage they had it calculated out there was all of my lives and my videos were being copyrighted, and all audio was being stripped from every video that I had played that music in. And so a lot of those videos were stripped without audio because of I put copyrighted music in. So it was my fault. I knew it. But I didn't care. So when I done that, I lost all my hours to every video. I lost everything. So I just said, I'm just going to start a new one and start all over and not care about it. I wish I hadn't done it now because I'm doing the same thing now that I was doing then. I didn't care then. Why do I care now? I didn't. I just stupid. But YouTube does what they want to do. There ain't very much we can do about it, because if you go back and read a lot of the fine printing of their rules and regulations, there's a lot of stuff we do on here that we're not supposed to do. Because if you got it marked as a video that's not for children, and then you have somebody in there, like if Liana comes in this video, they can come back and flag that later on.
Yeah, I never got that.
Where's Cody go?
I never. He leaves every time I come on screen. He don't like me. That's why I come on screen, just to run him off.
Hey, congratulations on your big fish the other day, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Just because I ain't been around a whole lot, don't mean I ain't seen it. Well, Jody,
I wish
it could she?
I wish it'd have been about 4 pounds heavier to been a new PB.
I was looking at that stool behind you there. Jody couldn't sit on that.
Why?
Because one cheek would fall off.
Ouch. No, I
Hey.
got mad one time and I slammed this thing down and got mad at something and broke the whole side of it off. It still works. So
Hey, I've
That's
been
what
at
happens
it
when you
with
get
her all
mad.
morning.
You been at it with her?
Yeah, she's fun to fight with.
Well, yeah.
She don't fight fair either.
No. I'm trying to make some new decals this morning for CatCon. I give away a bunch of decals and I realize I'm out.
Well, looks like somebody gonna fire up the printer then.
Yeah. I got about 6 to send out today, along with a hat they give away during that tournament.
I got a Bobcat hat in my truck.
You do?
Yeah, I wore it the other day when I was walked in Walmart.
So you got a little one that's not feeling well?
Yeah, Liana's not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. Everybody else has done had it, and they're on their way up, mending from it. And,
Flu or what?
nah, it's just a cold.
Hmm.
That's why I just called the doctor's office there trying to get Liana. She said, well, is she running the temperature? I was like, no. She said, then why are you bringing her in? I said, well, because when they miss school, they got to have a doctor's excuse.
Yeah.
She said, write a parent note. And she said, if she's not running the temperature, we're not seeing them. And, we'll put you down. But
Yeah. I about tried to cut my finger off when I had COVID. I was bleeding like a stuck hog, and they made me sit outside in the cold, wouldn't even let me sit in the waiting room. And I sat there for an hour, and I thought I was going to bleed out, and they wouldn't ever see me. I just went home. They won't see you if you got COVID.
Jody said, I can't help that I'm bodylicious.
Bodylicious.
Can't even spell it down there in Eastern Tennessee.
No, we can't spell.
Trophy Seeker Daryl said I had to wait 5 minutes before I could make a comment. Well, if you would have subscribed, I understand, though. Lee Evans lost his mind for a while.
I'm going to see if I'm subscribed. I don't know if I am or not to you. Since your new channel. F2.
Darrell, Trophy Seekers Outdoors. But Darrell, with a man of your talents, 5 minutes is nothing but time, son. He said, I didn't know you did a new channel. I'm not taking the blame.
I think I seen it, but I thought maybe you've been hacked or something, or somebody had created another channel. Like I've seen that before, where somebody like tries to piggyback off somebody else and create a new channel.
Brian said, lost it for a while. You just never found it, sucker. Shut up, Ernie. I ain't got no bacon.
Bacon's good.
I've been buying the same kind of bacon. I go to the grocery store and get the same kind every time I go. And we looked at the price of it the other day. And I was like, why is it $1 on a higher pound than it is with this over here?
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed that kind and brought it home and cooked it up. Now I know why.
I just buy whatever's on sale.
No, bacon's you gotta have Smithfield bacon.
I just buy whatever's on sale when it comes to bacon. I'm sure they're not all made the same, but I eat a lot of bacon.
Well, if you people put bacon out and they put it in a skillet or an electric skillet or whatever grill, and they see it go out on there like this long, and then when they get a piece of bacon, it's like that long because it's shrunk up. There's so much water injected into it.
Well, yeah. I mean, they'll charge you for that water weight. They always do.
And Mom then bought a half of a hog and had a bunch of whole sausage made up and stuff like that. And they bought a half of a beef. Matter of fact, I need to go down there today. She gave me a big brisket. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna cook that brisket in the oven.
Brisket.
Now Cody's talking about you. He said, Bobcat, I love you. I just had to go poop when I thought of you.
I don't believe him.
Yeah, and there he is, Daryl. He was full of poop.
Yeah. They caught a nice fish during that tournament too.
Yeah. No, Matt. You gotta know how to operate your oven at low temperatures.
Nobody wants that, Cody. Nobody wants that, buddy.
It just takes time.
You just gross.
Cody says, "Want to smell my finger?"
Cody's just gross.
We seen the size of your tater. You need more than a finger.
Bobcat hat going out for Don R today.
Oh, I say I ain't got one of them super duper nice ones.
Yeah, got the Cryptek green camera.
You know what would be cool if that glowed under a black light? I wonder if it does.
It might. It's bright enough. It may. You better go to the doctor, Daryl. Have them examine your head.
I don't run my temperature over 175 degrees in it, Matt, because 165 degrees is eating temperature. 140, really, 145.
Let me tell you what I started doing. Man, this is so good too, and it's cheap. You go get you a chuck roast, big old thick chuck roast, like a pot roast or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a pellet grill. I'll turn that pellet grill on the 250, and put that chuck roast on the top rack, and then put a probe in it and cook it until the center is about 130 degrees in the middle. And then when it hits 130 in the middle, I'll turn that pellet grill up to 400, 500 degrees and get that grate super hot, and then sear it on both sides for about a minute. And let me tell you, that reverse sear chuck roast is awesome. So good.
Also, I've done that. Actually, that's about the way I do a lot of them. But your seasoning on that sear is everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got to have a good seasoning.
Yeah, I just use a good steak seasoning on it. But get it just as hot. I'll get that bottom plate just glowing red, then I'll sear that thing on both sides, and it's awesome, man. So good. That's what I'm having for lunch today, leftover chuck roast.
Mom, a few years ago, she took a big old chuck roast like that, and she got a big cast iron skillet, and she seared it with just her regular seasons, garlic and butter and cilantro and black salt and pepper, and then after she seared it like that, she put it in the oven and just let it slow cook. And I tell you what, that thing just about fall off the bone.
Well, that's kind of like some people sear them before, but what I'm talking about is doing the reverse sear.
Yeah, you sear it after.
Make it juicier. Hey, Matt, I made about probably 10 pounds of deer jerky this year, and it was delicious. It's all gone. It lasted about a week, and it's gone. I do that on the smoker too. I make my jerky on the smoker. I get them Walmart wire trays, about 8.5 by 11. They're cheap. They're like $1 a piece, and I'll marinate my jerky over 24 hours or something, and then put the strips on those wire trays, and I'll have 5 or 6 of them in the smoker, and every 15 minutes I'll rotate them, because with those smokers you get, or pit boss pellet grills, you get a hot spot. So I just rotate them racks every 15 minutes.
Matt said, what did you season it with? The jerky.
Oh, I found one on the internet. It's just using soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder. I think maybe it had paprika in it, black pepper, a little bit of liquid smoke seasoning. That's all. It's something real easy. Worcestershire, soy, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Nothing fancy. Just a marinade. I'll see if I can find the recipe and send it to him. It's real cheap and easy to make.
Man. $425 of jerky and ring sausage last Friday. Ah, dang.
Man, that's a lot of jerky.
I don't know. I'd waste a whole beef for that.
Telling you what.
At 425 pounds of jerky and ring sausage had to be about 1,000 pounds of beef.
Yeah. Because you'll lose about half the weight.
Yeah. And by Lou saying he helped, I'm going to say Lou was probably the taste tester standing around.
Well, you got to taste it the whole time you're making it just to make sure it's perfect. At least that's what I do.
Hey, have you ever had wild hog in the ground? Cooked, like.
I haven't had wild hog, but I've had, when I was living in North Carolina when I was a kid, they always cooked a pig in the ground. Whole hog.
Well, I mean, we've done whole hogs like it, but we've never done wild hogs, and I've been wanting to do one for a little lately.
Yeah.
Or at least put it in outside on the smoker,
Oh. Yep, growing up, it wasn't nothing for somebody. It seemed like every weekend somebody was cooking a pig in the ground. Love cooking it like that. And everything in North Carolina was vinegar-based barbecue too. So if you had barbecue sauce, it was vinegar-based.
What the heck is chamber sealed? Vacuum sealed?
I think that's where you vacuum seal it with a vacuum chamber instead of a traditional. They use them a lot in restaurants.
Oh, that's right. They got that Iowa money out there. They can afford all that, high dollar stuff. We got to use the Walmart versions around here. Man, I hear Leanna back there coughing her head off too.
Man, I hope y'all get to feeling better, buddy. That's rough.
And I did not like the deer sausage, that breakfast sausage. I didn't care much for that. Cannot seem to get the correct. He said Iowa money.
A friend of mine brought me some deer sausage, and it was actually pretty good. They used just the right amount of fat in it because you got to mix fat in it for sausage. And they also they had a little bit of vinegar in it, which I like too. But most places don't get deer sausage right.
It's hard to get it the right flavor that you need.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like it, then your other family members won't like it.
Yeah, I heard Uncle Lou talking about that deer bacon the other day. That's intriguing. I've never heard of that.
Hey, I know somebody that made some summer sausage, and I got to eat some of it out on the boat this past weekend, and they sent a roll home with me.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
70% meat to 30% fat. That's a good mixture, I suppose.
That's the way I do my deer burger. I do 80-20 though. I broke down, bought my own grinder this year, and grinded my own deer meat instead of going and having it done. It's a little bit more work, trimming it, but I know what's in it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. Russell Milligan that fishes with Darryl a lot. He's got a grinder up there, and he actually made some good deer sausage. He made some deer breakfast sausage in lengths and some like summer sauce or like kielbasa style deer sausage, and it was really good. We smoked it, I smoked it on the smoker over Christmas. Had it for Christmas dinner.
Now you want all that membrane and deer fat, silver skin, all that stuff off that deer meat. I want just plain, right down to the plain red meat.
Yeah, deer fat doesn't taste good in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I like the game taste to a certain extent, but when you leave any kind of deer fat or anything on the deer, it makes it more gamey.
Yeah. It's like trimming off that red meat when you cooking catfish. You got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
You been fishing any lately, Lee?
Yeah, I hadn't been for a couple of weeks, and I went with Lucky Ronnie over the weekend. We went to Taylorsville and spent a few hours out. I went to Will Green one day last week, I think. We didn't do no good, so. Just I'm getting ready to I got it took apart. I'm getting ready to run a whole new, jerk every wire out of that boat and run new wires.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, I don't think I got
wiring in it.
Huh?
You just got some bad wiring in it?
Well, there's so many wires in there that I don't know what go to what. Some of them have been cut and unhooked under the dash, and I don't know what goes to what.
Yeah.
And when I hook them up, I don't have the patience to sit and test every single wire. So for me, it's just easier to just jerk everything out, except for the motor wiring, and then just run new wires from the batteries all the way to where I need them. And so I don't know. I ain't done it yet because I know if I start it, it will sit there for 5 or 6 months before I finish it.
Yeah. My wiring's not bad, but I've got a replacement for it right over here. My fuse block My fuse block is it's bad. So I bought a new fuse block, and I'm getting ready to replace the whole fuse block in mine. Like the terminals and stuff have corroded over time, and I'm getting ready to replace the whole fuse block this year with this one right here. I can't get the stupid thing apart, but it's got a cover over it. That's what I'm gonna put in the boat and redo all the wiring that goes down to it. It's got all the fuses and crap. This is a kit I bought off of Amazon. It's got all the fuses and labels for them and screws to mount it and everything. So I'm gonna dive into that because I keep having issues with grounding from my fuse block, and all the terminals and everything down there have corroded over time. So I'm just gonna replace the whole dang fuse block. It's a matter of getting time to do it.
All the wiring on mine's working. I just don't know what they go to.
Yeah.
Because they've had so much stuff on that boat over the years, because it's an older boat, that there's some wires that come under there that I was like, well, I wonder where this goes. Well, you start following it and it goes back behind a wall, and either you take the wall out and trace it down, or and then I hook it to a battery, then I try to hook it to something and nothing shows. So I don't know.
Lee, I'm gonna have to jump down off of here. My guy that services my air compressor just pulled up. I gotta go back there and clean him out of the hole.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Hey, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. I'll be back around.
All right, buddy.
See you. Well, y'all, it's been fun. It's been real fun. Jody, Art, Brian, Danny, I love you. You know that. I time you up because I love you. So appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming in. It's been an hour and 47 minutes. That's pretty good for old folks like me. Appreciate y'all coming in, everybody. See y'all.